Hello, we are in my kitchen, if you could not tell. I thought I would tell you what I eat in a day while being disabled and vegan. And by disabled, I mean chronically pained and fatigued, either one, sometimes both. Spoiler alert, I'm not actually going through that much of a flare-up. If I was, I wouldn't be doing this video. I would be sleeping or doing something else. So we're gonna act like I am going through either a pain episode or fatigue or both. It is just after 12, it's 12:20. I just woke up. I'm trying to get my body back into the 4 a.m. gym thing because that's when I actually did workouts. My body is having a hard time adjusting. I'm not much of a breakfast person, to be honest, so this is more like a brunch, lunch situation. I don't know. If you know me, you know I always have to have coffee. Coffee is me. I'm not one to really make coffee. I kind of hate actually making coffee. And if I'm going through whatever, I really don't want to make it. So I have this Starbucks, unsweetened medium roast iced coffee. And I have my mug, my I Love Cats mug. Because you know I love cats. If you don't, you must be new. Hello, welcome. How are you? Tell me how you are in the comments. And then I have a sweetened low because I like it a little sweetened. That's a lot. Boom. Coffee. So I'm going to do like an open-faced sandwich. Something that I would eat regularly when I was in Germany, although the meat is slightly different. So I've got some rye bread, some butter or balance, and I have this ham from Sweet Earth. It's actually not my favorite. I prefer others, but that's okay. And then I have some Follow Your Heart cheddar. I think I'm going to put that on there. So yeah, let's get to toasting. My lighting sucks. I wish my window wasn't directly behind me because it makes the lighting really bad. So now I take some butter, some Earth Balance. I'm sorry you can't see exactly what I'm doing. Perhaps as time goes by, we'll have better resources for showing you my food, or as I make it. Okay, so I normally didn't put cheese on my breakfast sandwiches when I'd be in Germany, I don't think. It's been so long. But I need to use this up. One slice each, Follow Your Heart. Alright, so we have some Sweet Earth, vegan ham, about 3 slices per bread. And here we go. It's simple. I used to grow up on the bread, the butter, and salami, which occasionally I think would also have cheese. I don't know. I can't find vegan salami anywhere near me. I'm also someone who really loves mustard. I don't like to put mustard and spread it and eat it that way. When it comes to say like burgers, sandwiches, things like that, and I have like ranch or mustard or ketchup, I either like to put it on the side and dip it, but that gets annoying because stuff likes to fall out, so I just take the food and I take the condiment and I either squeeze it or I take a knife and scoop it, and yeah. Also, I have TMD, which makes all of this hurt. That occasionally comes into a flare-up, so what I would eat if I'm having one of those days also depends. But it's not too bad, but it always does that cracking noise. That's breakfast. I will see you for whatever I eat later. Hi again. You know when I said I wasn't really having much of a flare-up of anything? I am now. I've been doing some cleaning, some decluttering, because I swear my floor can be as clean as it's been in a while until I travel, and then I come back and it's a mess again. The thing about cleaning is that it wears me out so much. I am leaning against the counter because I feel dizzy. So I decided I would take a break, and I'm going to try to get some healthy foods in me and maybe help out with that. I took my D3 vitamin. I use the chewable kind because I can't swallow pills. The most I can do is my little birth control pill that's really not big at all. And even then, I still sometimes choke on it. And in my mouth right now, I have this iron and vitamin C tablet. It's one that melts in your mouth, which is great. Also, have some water. I gotta get better about water. And then I'm gonna have a snack. I'm gonna eat this little bag of carrots. And then I'm gonna eat probably this entire carton of tomatoes because I love tomatoes and I love really small tomatoes. And I can't stop myself. So I have a question. Does anyone have a food waste problem? Because I do. I would buy the big bags of like baby carrots, not the petite ones like this. And I would never finish it and it would just go bad. So I've been now just trying to buy like the little snack size that are portioned out and then I can eat those and not waste food. They do tend to be a little more expensive by the ounce or whatever, but at the end of the day, if I'm buying the bigger bags in bulk or whatever and I don't eat them and I let them go bad because I forget about them, I'm still wasting money, right? And food. Same thing would happen if I buy celery for like a chickpea tuna salad or sandwich thing. I buy the big things of celery and I only use one or two and then I don't use them again because I don't really like celery for anything else. So Walmart has the little snack size for like, I think it's $2 for a pack of 4 snack sizes. And okay, well, to be fair, I don't always use those up either, but I use up more than if I bought the big bags that are like $1 or something. So I don't know. Do I spend more money? Or do I waste food? Or do I just try to be more creative with what I have? I should do that, actually. Maybe. That's a better idea. If you have any ideas for what one can do with leftover celery, let me know. I suppose I can put it in a vegetable soup that I like to make. I don't mind celery in soup, but soup takes a lot of energy because it takes a while and you have to stand a lot and chop things. I don't know. Let me know. I'm gonna go finish this, and I will see you for my next meal. Hello. From my car with my Samsung Note 8 and probably not so great audio. I apologize, but so I had to run some errands real fast. Went to the grocery store and I saw an interesting snack and I wanted to try it now, so that's why I'm here. This is from Rhythm Superfoods and this is organic carrot sticks, ranch flavored. I'm a sucker for anything ranch flavored. They don't smell like it. Oh god, it's in my nose. They don't really smell like anything. They look like a dried up French fry. They taste like ranch. They don't suck, but dried up crunchy carrot with some ranch flavoring, and then as you get into it, it doesn't taste like ranch anymore, it just tastes like a dried up carrot. Not bad. Okay, I'm gonna go home and I'm going to actually make a dinner, full dinner. I'm feeling less like I'm about to pass out, but I don't have a whole lot of energy right now, to be honest. Alright, let's go. Hello, different location. I'm in my room, on the floor, right in front of my closet. I'm getting ready to start streaming soon, within the hour, so I wanted to have... It's almost 7 o'clock, so people would consider this dinner, but because I'm me and I have a very strange and different schedule, this is more like lunch. I almost wanted black bean noodles that a viewer sent over to my P.O. box, but every time I eat a lot of carbs, I get so tired and just feel like trash right before stream, and then I don't want to stream anymore. So I'm gonna hold off until later if I decide I want some of that. So right now I just went with the Caesar salad. Okay, so we have 2 heads of romaine, I have chickpeas, and these little bacon bits. These are not actually bacon, they're like crunchy soy flour things that are fried, and then it has bacon flavoring in it. And a bunch of nutritional yeast, because, you know, everyone needs that B12, not just vegans, everybody needs that. And then I have this Follow Your Heart vegan Caesar, the best Caesar salad dressing in my opinion. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm going to go watch someone else stream for a little bit, and then I'm gonna stream, and then I'll come back for a dinner way late in the night. Hello, and welcome to 11 o'clock dinner time. Black bean noodles. I don't have the energy. So I put noodles in boiling water, and here we are. This is what they look like before I gotta stir it, but I'm just gonna do that after this because it gets a little bit messy. I love black bean noodles, and thank you for Juno for sending them to me to my P.O. box. I very much appreciate it. I think I'm gonna have a little bit of dessert before I go to bed. Be really small, but if I do, I will come back and do that. Oh, hi. So I'm on my iPhone because, just for ease, considering where I am right now, and it has sound and everything. So I just sat on a hammer, so my butt is in pain. Now don't ask how that happened. I'm cleaning. That's how that happened. So that's essentially what I ate. I don't really think I'm gonna eat anything else because I'm just not really feeling it. But if I do, it's going to be the little mochi Thai tea mochi things from Trader Joe's. That's what it's gonna be. But I don't know if I'm gonna eat any of it. So that is pretty much along the lines of what I would eat if I'm not really feeling like really cooking. I have some things like Beyond Meat sausages and a big old salad dressing that I love to make, but it takes so much more work. It may not necessarily be the healthiest food, the healthiest amount of food, but it is what it is when you are dealing with a bad pain or fatigue day. And you know, there are people out there who think, well, you're disabled. Have you tried being vegan or being plant-based? I'm here to tell you that after a day of plant-based foods, still disabled. Not quite curing anything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is filming of what I eat in a day. It's a first for me, and you know, we're all about trying new things now. If you'd like to help translate this video, I will have a link down below so you can do so. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.